everybody, my name is Ashley. Welcome to 3 Boys, 2 Girls. I am a homeschooling mom of 5 kids, and you guessed it, we have 3 boys and 2 girls. Today I just wanted to talk to you about our decision to homeschool. It was a decision that we did not come by easily, I would say. If you would have told me at Christmas time that you were homeschooling, I would have been like, that's awesome, good for you. Not for me, but you know, more power to ya. I had this misconception that homeschool was basically for social outcasts that, you know, couldn't make it in public school. And I don't think I'm the only one with that misconception, and I know it's kind of one of those harsh misconceptions, but I really just thought that I didn't know about homeschool. I was ignorant of it, and I really just didn't know why people homeschool. Why would you want to not be around your friends? I went to public school my whole life, and so I didn't know very many homeschool kids, and so I just had that misconception that they were weird. And honestly, we are weird and we're homeschooling, so I guess it fits. I don't know, but it was just not even an option for us to homeschool, even just as recently as Christmas time. And about April, my daughter just really had a breakdown. Things just started to change. Our daughter had trouble reading. She was in 2nd grade at the time. She's going to be in 3rd grade next year. And she just wasn't at grade level. As a matter of fact, I think she was about a kindergarten level as she entered 2nd grade. And she really needed extra help, and there's so many kids that there were kids that were below her on the test level that needed help more than she did, and so she just didn't get the help that she needed. And honestly, I don't want to say that as a knock to our public school. I think our public school in our town, our public school system is awesome. I loved her teacher. She gave my daughter a lot of extra attention, as much extra attention as she really could with 22 other kids in her class. And so I really thought she did a great job. So when our decision to homeschool was not based on a bad experience at public school, which I think a lot of people think like the reason that you homeschool is because you just couldn't hack it in public school. And that's not true for us. We just thought it would be a better fit for our family. Having 5 kids in our family, we just didn't have a lot of extra time for one-on-one time. It's kind of the curse of a big family. There was about a week spell where she just cried every day. Going to school, when she'd get home to school, she would just be bawling because she didn't want to go back to school. She hated school. She thought she was stupid. You know, I'm stupid. I can't do these problems. I can't read. You know, all the other kids are reading and they read better than me, and I'm stupid. And as a mom, to hear your daughter talk about herself like that it's very hurtful, and it's very sad. And to know that you can't do anything about it, you know, besides say, well, get back up on that horse, you know. How many times can you tell her, no, you're special, but you still got to go back to school? And so they're just, after a week of her coming home sobbing and not knowing what to do, I finally said to her, I'm like, honey, you have to go back to school. You don't have another option. You have to go back to school. But I don't want to go back to school. And so finally I just said, is there another option? And I finally was like, all right, well, I don't know. I guess I can look at these homeschool things. And so I started researching homeschool. I went on YouTube. I watched tons of YouTube videos with other homeschooling moms out there, and I was just completely inspired. And I realized what an amazing fit it would be for our family. this year we'll have a kindergartner, a third grader, and a fifth grader, and technically a preschooler. For me, to going from the kids going to public school full-time to full-time homeschooling, basically 4 kids with a 2-year-old hanging around, it's gonna be a challenge. And so I know I'm pretty crazy actually. I feel some days that I've just lost my marbles, but I'm really excited about the changes that it's gonna bring to our family. As I was doing my research, I had found so many awesome reasons to homeschool. Now, these reasons aren't what originally led us to homeschool, but they're reasons why homeschool is so great. The second reason that we love the idea of homeschooling is it allows us more time with our family. During public school, our kids got on the bus in the morning about 6:50 to 7:05 is when the bus came, and that's really early. School starts at 8:30, so an hour and a half on the bus to start your day. Let me tell you, that bus, it's not good. My kids came home and knew every swear word on the planet, and just other things that you just do not want your first grader learning on the bus. About a half an hour by the time they get home to be dropped off here. So they are gone right away in the morning. It's get up early in the morning, you know, feed them breakfast, hurry, 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 get you out the door. And then they get home at 4. And then from 4 to 6 is about our time, the only time that we have. And my husband doesn't even get home from work till 6. And so we hardly had any just family time, because 6 o'clock rolled around and it was, you know, basketball practice or football practice or Girl Scouts, a church meeting, or just any extracurricular activity. Usually it starts about 6 to 6:30. So from 4 to 6, we had to do all of the homework, which at that point, towards the end of the year, I think it was 40 minutes that I was supposed to read with each of my children. And so that's like an hour and a half of me listening to them read, which is great. It was just that during that time, I have so little time with them, and that an hour and a half of it I was being tied down with that. And so hour and a half of reading, plus we have to do all of the chores that our children, we believe that chores are very important for our children to do, and just time to be a kid. Our kids need time to just be wild and crazy and explore who they are and do things that they want to do. Go jump rope, go swing, go lay in the grass and look up at the clouds, or whatever it is that they want to do. They just needed time to do that. We really wanted to enrich our children's learning. We had some kids that were interested in piano to maybe learn a foreign language. Also, our kids are in sports, and so for them to be able to have extra time just to work on their ball handling or shooting or football drills or soccer, it really just boils down to time. We just wanted more time with our kids. We are also a Christian family, and we would love time for our kids to learn the word. It's very special for our family to be together in the morning. Nobody's cranky. Everyone's just woke up from hopefully a long night of sleeping. You know, it's just something special about morning, you know, having a cup of coffee and then talking with God and having a little bit of a family devotional. The other thing that we're excited to have time for is chores. Chores are very important in our house. Having a big family, I can't do it all. And those of you that know me personally know that I'm terrible at housekeeping. We have another visitor. I am never alone. Basically, we just wanted more time. Time is short. You know, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and, you know, your kids are gonna be off to college and you're gonna be sitting at home in an empty house. And so what little precious time we have with our kids, we wanted to soak it up and just be a family. Well, there you have it. That's why we started looking at homeschooling and all of the awesome things that happen when you homeschool. So we're really looking forward to it. If you guys want to follow along and see how our homeschool journey goes, definitely consider subscribing. Yeah, we'd love to have you come along on this journey. We may do some videos about cooking or marriage or parenting, or probably just show you our life. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Mom, you're shaped in your mouth.
Huh?
You're shaping.